We now return to Warhammer Quest. Time to take out the Orcs and Goblins, political shortcomings. May as well, huh? Just keep our main force going. Apparently size does matter. Philibert Leitdorf has requested that your party retrieve the Boots of Stature. They are a prized heirloom stolen from his family by Orc marauders when Vorgaz Ironjaw killed his grandfather. He believes they will quite literally put him first in line of the Elector Count candidates. Recover the boots, and he'll pay handsomely. 250 crowns is the figure he mentioned. Is that like an optional quest? Like if we go in the other direction? Is this gonna fork? Bunch of orc boys. No. Good opening move, I suppose. Worth a shot. +1 toughness for the Marauder. Well, okay, may as well. All of his gear still has the symbol of chaos on it. A shaman. Let's go try and take care of that. Said let's go try and take care of that. Damn. Okay. Well, it's kind of a waste, but then we can still move. Which should allow me a melee, right? There you go. Alright. You really got to stop that. It bothers me that it... Oh, you've already moved. It bothers me that it gets worse. Like, it feels like, as we go, not just the difficulty of the enemies, but the chances of bad things happening is also increasing. Because what that implies is that they have video gamed the board game. Like, the RNG isn't completely just dice rolls, it's weighted against me for difficulty's sake. And I'm not a fan of that. But it might just be perception. But I feel like it's true that bad things are triggering way more frequently. Our warriors look upon the large grinning orc at the center of the throng. This is a main quest, by the way. This is a short dungeon. The dungeoneers almost drop their weapons and bend at the knee in acquiescence. Almost. Then they notice its feet. Somehow the monster has squeezed its foul-clawed toes into the boots of stature. Such an insult cannot go unanswered. Which one's the orc boss? Probably that one? Yep. Yep. Now would be the time for this. Shield of Illusion shields the wizard and all adjacent warriors, granting +7 toughness to the end of the turn. Okay, that is not... I mean, at this point, I may as well use up all my magics, right? Although, perhaps I ought to save some just in case they need to heal in an emergency. Okay. Now, your thing does adjacent, right? Other nearby enemies. Well, what does nearby mean? I don't think that I care for that. An ambiguous kind of label doesn't suit me. So, we'll wait until they get closer to each other. There you go. Should get a lot of experience for that one. That was the boss. And blocked by your own guy. Okay, finally the good The good one. Okay, but tell you what, now we're going to use this thing because I never goddamn remember to do it. Well, didn't do anything anyway. What's your thing, huh? Okay. Now the question is, who is behind on experience? Silver Dagger. With the Orc boss dead, it takes a few minutes to prise the now misshapen boots off the monster's feet. Warriors leave the dungeon with the boots of stature more or less intact. Dwarf is definitely behind. Surprisingly. Waiting for your party in the daylight is a man whose condescending bearing and richly tailored clothes mark him out as yet another member of the nobility. The man is not alone, flanked by at least 20 guards with sharp swords wearing the same colors as the noble. He conducts himself as if no one is around. You have something I crave. I shall pay you double what that flounced Leitdorf has promised you. Do you spell the boots to the man? No. The man smiles. You know, I admire your gall. To not only refuse a much better offer, but to do it when you're heavily outnumbered. I only have to order your death and simply take the boots. He then ponders, even as your warriors subconsciously take a fighting stance. No, not today. I shall have to use other means, he says, as if speaking to himself. If I kill you, Leitdorf may act rashly and declare war on Ostermark. Something silly like that. And the last thing I want is the attention of Franz or one of his lackeys. I can't forward my plans with Helborg or Schwarzhelm breathing down my neck. No, he shakes his head and looks back at your warriors. Very well. You may leave. You're fools, but you may go. Tell Leitdorf that Wolfram Hertwig sends his regards. Further down the road you see a small party dressed in the colors of Philibert Leitdorf. You pass him the boots, and the servants pay your warriors the agreed price when the servants pay your warriors the agreed price. They then mount the horses and gallop off in the direction of Wurtbad. Jesus. So we about to get another event then triggering, or what? The travelers come across a lone dead tree in the middle of the road. As the adventurers move around it, the roots erupt from the ground and attack the Okri Halfnose. Okri Halfnose is freed by the rest of the group and suffers no ill effects. Fantastic. As the warriors approach the Wurtbad city gates, they find themselves flanked by the Stirland Guard. Nothing said, they simply fall in line around the adventurers and then guide them into the main square before the town hall and the ominous balcony. The doors to the balcony sweep open, and Philibert Leitdorf steps out in all his haughty, resplendent glory. He looks down upon the warriors with a withering stare. Well, you have the boots, I presume, he says. The warriors look at each other, confused. One of them steps forward and explains they gave the boots to Leitdorf's men back at the dungeon. The noble listens, his anger clearly showing. Do you take me for a fool, he demands, or are you the fools? You either failed to get me the boots, or have been taken in by the simplest of ruses. Either way, I'm not pleased. Captain, he says, and the officer of the Stirling Guard steps forward. Take them away while I contemplate their fate. The fools wander my city, but do not let them out of your sight. Count the fools. Well, shit. The cost of embraces. Again. There's nothing that they need. We already have a silver dagger on him, correct? Oh, we got 2 of them in inventory, so we can sell one of them. Got a lot of these scrolls of protection, too, that I never seem to be using. We could probably get rid of 2 of them, just to open up some inventory space. It's not completely necessary at the moment, though. I mean, would I even use this, though? Like, with the stake does damage. this has a chance to cause 7 to 10 bonus wounds, whereas this thing does cause 10 to 20 with a chance to stun. And I've got 2 of those. We should probably just get rid of that. I would never equip it now that I've got this, because it wouldn't do enough damage. And if I need a specific tool against the undead, plus he's got his banish thing. Go ahead and sell that too. And then if I attach his silver bullets when we go after that, I think we're going to be fine. Okay, go adventuring. The warriors and their jailers approach the city gates to find an opulent coach, painstakingly covered in golden filigree and emblazoned with the standard of Stirland, depicting a skeleton blowing a horn. From the window, a familiar lace glove beckons the warriors closer. "You are in my debt, and you must now make amends. Fail me in this, and my patience will be at an end. Hertwig's cousin, the dashing Viscount of Drelheim, has had the unfortunate situation to be taken by bandits who have left him to die in a lair full of monstrous greenskins," he says with a smile that betrays his machinations. "My guards, cowards that they are, refuse to rescue the Viscount. I need you brave adventurers to find him, and bring him out safely. Of course, if you should only locate his ravaged corpse, then no one would blame you. After all, you would have tried your best, yes?" Without another word, the noble taps the ceiling of the carriage, and the driver cracks his whip. The carriage trundles down the road. The captain of the guard gives you a knowing smile. "It's 12 leagues west of here," and gestures to the gate. "You are free to go." There are 2. There are 2! Well, it's a recommended level 4, and I am now level 4, unless there's something else that would be amazing to have. No. Alright, here we go. Something tells me we weren't tricked into giving the boots to the wrong guys. He just is playing dumb to get us to do this, to politically turn the tables on the other guy now that, we've rescued your cousin or whatever. Dungeoneering is rarely a simple case of finding a magic sword hidden under the ground. Through no real fault of your own, your party has become pawns in a power struggle between 2 nobles. Somewhere in this dungeon is the lost and, no doubt, confused cousin of the Elector Count of Ostermark. You must hunt him down, and reading between the lines of Leitdorf's instructions, never let him see the light of day again. If you fail to do this, you will incur the wrath of a very powerful enemy. But would we not also incur the wrath of the Count of Ostermark? I feel like in order to maintain the balance between the counts, we should let the guy live. Unless there's like a story reason not to. Two shamans and 2 bosses. Hi. Well, Mr. Attacks a Lot would probably be the best choice to have over here. For real? Might be able to take the spiders if I can death blow them. Okay. That has shrunk that. That's not what I wanted. Where's that? Could do a shadow damage. Shadow daggers. Assuming he could tank it a little bit. We're fine. Well, maybe I should have. Jesus. You are pinned and not useful to me. It's a pretty good elixir. Alright. Something tells me going that direction is just going to loop us back around, but who knows? The randomness of the dungeon is inscrutable. An orc boss. Which would be this guy right here, I assume. Let go, thank you. Yes. Damn it. Moved over too much. For fuck's sake. Shitty little goblin on top of it. I could move out of the way. There. There we go, there we go. Oh, because we got ambushed in the middle of it. Better anyway. And it's a dead end. Why did I go that way? Got to look before I leap. For real? Damn it. Like, I'm tempted to have him try to do death blows here. Alternatively, I could have him move back. Are you pinned? You're pinned, so that's not a good idea. Never mind. Should have moved down here so I could have attacked that one too. I got no magic, so I can't make you do anything. We'll use some of my reserves. There we go. Well, if we could avoid doing that too many times, that would be great. Turn on this. Too many damned bosses in this damned lair. What in the hell? Of course, he's right behind the friggin' wizard. It's not great. Using my own powers. There we go. Well, I guess the orcs pose a bigger threat, so we should probably take care of them. this might be a chance for this. It says any other nearby enemy. Let's try that. That should... Yes. Very nice. Very nice. Should have probably saved that, though. It seems to have used up all the attacks. Should have done the attacks first, then the special ability. Come on, come on, come on. That's not worth it. Really? Alright. Guess they don't like the dwarves very much. Now, hopefully I don't come to regret having used that bow just for this room. I'll have to see what the final boss room is like. In the center of the room is a corpse dangling about 4 feet. Leave it alone. Big boss. Not just enough that we got a boss, but now we got a big boss. With the armor of carnage. +2 toughness. Damn it. Like, I could get you in here and maybe sweep those. Alternatively, I have no magic. Perfect. Well. Or use the bow. Oh, no, we already used the bow. So we'll have to use reserves. I guess this would give both of them a chance. Well, may as well use that now. Maybe take out some spiders. Because if we get webbed a turn, that's going to be a real pain in my ass. God damn it, dude. There, finally. All right. Right. Still a boss, so it's still a tough one. Yeah, it is. There we go. And another leather armor. In the corner stood shivering, dirty, and half mad with panic, as a young man barely out of his teenage years. He stumbles forward in his once fine clothes, now torn and dirty. "At last! I knew my cousin would not let me down. You've come to save me, haven't you?" In his hand he carries a bloody short sword. Perhaps surprisingly, this man is no courtly fop. He obviously knows how to handle a sword, or else he would have been killed long ago. "If you're going to strike, now is the time. Will you fight the Viscount?" No. Let's keep this shit going. Use them against each other. Two of your warriors step forward to offer support and help the young noble out of the dungeon. Between sobs, he witters on how grateful he is, and that his father and cousin owe the adventurers a great debt of gratitude. He mutters on about how he knows where his captors took him, and where his purse lies in the undergrowth. The adventurers discount this as babble from a madman deprived of water and food for too long. Are you stupid? Go look for it! Yet, when they reach the surface, the young noble insists they follow him, and to the surprise of your party, they come across the Viscount's purse and a few belongings that were lost in the initial struggle. A horse is found close by, one of the Viscount's that didn't have the sense to run. The noble throws the warriors the purse and mounts his horse. You should keep that horse. I mean, that's a good battle horse if it doesn't run. "I must get back to my lands quickly. It's best if we're not seen together, for your own safety by all accounts. There will be repercussions for this outrage, you mark my words. I suggest you put some distance between yourselves and Wordpad." The Viscount pulls on the reins and gallops away. Okay. Elf was pulling some work there. I gotta get up on Herman here. He's not doing shit. He's only getting bonuses for healing by the look of it. Back to work bad. So we know there's one here. This must be part of Sterling then to get that next one, or this one counts as the 9th. Anyway. Yeah, there's just nothing here for me. Right. Well, big elixir of healing. I could probably sell one of these potions if we got that. Elven sword we do not need. The leather armor, it's the same thing, correct? Yes, it is. Righty. Chaos symbol? Just early Warhammer, before things got like super serious, like the witch hunter alone would kill us for even bringing this back along, and then just he'd track whoever we sold this to. But now it's just like, oh hey, that's nifty, and then we just give it to somebody who wants it. It's not suspicious at all. You know, I mean, God, we should just probably get rid of this at some point. I'll never use it. I'm not getting a single-handed hammer. Well, there isn't even one anyway. For the dwarf. All two-handed. He can't use this. So I don't even know when we'd even have the opportunity to use it. I mean, even just a normal hammer, I don't think I've ever come across for him. Like, even if I were playing this game without the deluxe weaponry, if I had to, we started out with a two-handed axe. Which is weird because he should have started with a single. Unless maybe it was one of the first things I sold early on and I just can't remember. Which is entirely possible. Maybe I should be on the lookout for more rings too. Where was that? I think that was back in... what's it? Anyway. Okay, well, we'll probably continue on the end of this adventure next time.